far as the consecration ceremony date nears, here is a shocker coming in from a top Congress neta who seems to be taunting Manuwad on Mandir. That is Udit Raj of the Congress party. In the meantime, we'll try and connect with him as well to try get a better meaning and understanding of what his tweet has to suggest. But here is Udit Raj on the first day of the year seems to be posting quite a political statement where he goes on to say कि मतलब 500 वर्ष बाद मनुवाद की वापसी हो रही है. Now this is what Dr. Udit Raj seems to be stating. Of course, this is a long wait for the Ram Bhakts, over centuries of wait, almost 500 years that the people have been awaiting for this grand consecration ceremony, Aditi. But here seems that the Congress party neta, of course, different point of views coming in from the Congress party. What is Dr. Udit Raj saying?
Exactly. And Amita, let me before that remind everybody that on Saturday when PM Modi visited Ayodhya, he inaugurated Valmiki Airport, and then he went on to have a cup of tea with Meera Manji, who is a Ujjwala beneficiary. In this whole visit, he underlined his motto of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. But here we are with the Congress, who has taken a taunt. Now Udit Raj in his post on X has said, मतलब 500 वर्ष बाद मनुवाद की वापसी हो रही है. Where PM Modi said that 500 years of struggle has ended, Congress saying 500 वर्ष बाद मनुवाद की वापसी हो रही है.
All right, thank you very much for that, Aditi. Does it mean as far as the society being governed by Manusmriti Aishwarya, because such kind of questions are now being raised by our Congress party leader, Dr. Udit Raj?
Well, that's a shocker coming in from Dr. Udit Raj, Congress leader. But on the other side, we have seen from day one, since the verdict came in 2019, that how the Bharatiya Janata Party government in Ayodhya had given beneficiaries of their schemes to different sects of the people. Remember, it was Yogi Adityanath who came and had a lunch at the scheduled caste with the scheduled caste family in Ayodhya. Also, on the other side, when Prime Minister visited, he went and have a tea with a Manji family, and now certainly it is Prime Minister who had also stated that the wait is over, and the wait of 500 years is over as far as Ram Temple is concerned, and there are people should light up diyas at their homes because of the security concerns. Everyone will get a chance to visit Ayodhya, but at this point of time on January 22nd, they should not. At least all those people who had got invitations only should come to Ayodhya because of the security reasons. But it had taken a U-turn when Congress leader Udit Raj had commented on it and saying that after 500 वर्ष के बाद मनवाद की वापसी हो रही है. This clearly suggests that how they wanted to again drag the caste system into the entire political scenario, and what the Congress has been calling that it's a political agenda of the Bharatiya Janata Party as far as Ram Mandir is concerned. But Bharatiya Janata Party has been saying constantly that the invitations have been given to
Mr. Nalin Kohli of the BJP is with us. Sir, Happy New Year to you. But sir, what do you think is the basic understanding that we get from Dr. Udit Raj's tweet this morning, sir, where he calls कि 500 साल बाद मनुवाद की वापसी होगी?
See, I think more than looking at the content, we should first understand who is putting out the tweet. So Dr. Udit Raj was a man who was in the services, who worked in the services, as in the administrative services, went into politics, became a political person, got elected, moved out of the BJP, and then moved into another political party, and essentially doesn't seem to have any political position. Now, perhaps in light of that, he's been looking in the last year or so and coming up with controversial statements. On the 1st of January, when everybody will be celebrating the new year with aspiration, with hope, he comes out with a tweet that is completely casteist. So it shows what is his thinking and where he's coming from. He's somehow trying to carve perhaps a space based on casteism because he has no attack point on the work of the Narendra Modi government, which means Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. He has no answer probably for the fact that India has moved from the 10th largest economy to the 5th largest economy in the last 10 years under Prime Minister Modi. He perhaps has no point to point out that 50 crore people have bank accounts, 12 crore people, farmers get money into their bank accounts, infrastructure is rising. India is today a celebrated economy. So when you don't have any material to take on a government or a political system that is doing positive work, then you start resorting to making controversial statements. And Mr. Udit Raj is trying to build a caste narrative. Now, I think what Mr. Udit Raj is doing, in effect, is trying to go back to a thinking that is not in sync with New India. A thinking based on caste, not a thinking based on aspiration.
I
So
think, Mr.
one
Kohli, I'm
needs to
told
look at it from
that
that
Mr. Dr. Udit Raj's reaction has also come in on the tweet that he has just posted this morning. I request you to bear with us and listen in exactly to what he has to say.
ये होते कौन है निमंत्रण देने वाले? क्या भगवान इनके बंधुआ हैं? इसमें पूरी राजनीति है। इसका पीछे मतलब यह है कि राम को मानने वाली बीजेपी बीएचपी ही है और दूसरे नहीं है। हम तो दूसरों को बुला करके उनको भक्त बना रहे। ये क्या मतलब है? मजाक है? कितना भद्दा मजाक है। खुशी है सबको, लेकिन यह राजनीति से सुपर राजनीति कर रहे हैं कि हम सबको बुला रहे हैं।
Mr. Kohli, sir, your response to what Dr. Udit Raj has to say?
Every temple, perhaps even the churches, I can't speak because I don't have direct knowledge, but has a committee, a temple management committee. Some are even government run, some are privately held by those who are connected to the temple. That temple committee is for the management of the affairs. Now, if they are sending out invitations, how can that be run down if you want to do an event where crores and crores of people want to come on this historic occasion, sending out to ensure that it's done in an organized manner? No less than the Honorable Prime Minister a few days ago at Ayodhya. Narendra Modi ji said, "मैं हाथ जोड़ के
Mr. Kohli, sir, sorry to interrupt you again. I'm told that Udit Raj ji is himself connected with us on the phone line. Udit Raj ji, आपका क्या मतलब है, सर? अगर इस तरह की आप tweet you have posted this morning, तो आप नववर्ष की शुभकामनाएं भी दे रहे हो और सीधा तौर पे ये भी आरोप लगा रहे कि 500 साल बाद मनुवाद की वापसी होने वाली है।
नहीं, अब तो यह है कि निषाद के घर प्रधानमंत्री जी जा रहे हैं, तो एक निषाद के घर जा रहे हैं, तो लगातार वो जब टेलीविजन चैनल पर होगा तो हमने कहा आगे आने वाले दिनों में अहिर यादव जो है दूध निकालने काम करेगा और खटीक पासी जो है पशु चराएंगे और सब्जी भाजी करेंगे, डोम धरकार अपना लाश वगैरह का, तो निषाद जो है अपना नाव चलाएंगे। तो फिर मैंने इतना ही कहा, मैंने तो जो राम मंदिर भव्यता है उसका तो मैं स्वागत करता हूँ और पूजा पाठ करें, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन ये क्या दर्शाता है? दूसरी बात है, हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा चीफ मिनिस्टर असम के, उन्होंने एक्स पर पोस्ट किया कि शूद्रों का काम है ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय वैश्य की सेवा करना। जब हमने उसको उठाया तो वो डिलीट कर दिया। तो मैंने तो यही कहा कि जो इंडिकेशन दिख रहे हैं यही है। मेरा तो कोई वो राम मंदिर अयोध्या वगैरह से तो कोई लेना देने ले दे के या उसके संबंध में कोई ट्वीट तो मैंने किया ही नहीं।
वो तो उस बात पर उन्होंने माफी भी मांगी थी, कहा था कि ये गलत तरीके से ट्रांसलेट किया गया था उनके ट्वीट को।
किसको?
जो आप हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा जी की बात कर रहे हैं।
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, वो डिलीट कर दिया है। उसमें सीधा कहा गया था कि शूद्र में पूरे बैकवर्ड आते हैं, दलित आते हैं, आदिवासी आते हैं, ये सेवा करें। और जब हमने टेकअप कर लिया इसको तो डिलीट करके भाग गए हो। और बल्कि प्रिंट ने भी उठाया, प्रिंट ने ये
तो राम मंदिर के आमंत्रण पर आपकी कोई नाराजगी नहीं है? आपकी बस नाराजगी एक सीधा प्रधानमंत्री अगर वहां जा रहे किसी परिवार से या बेनिफिशियरी से अगर मुलाकात कर रहे हैं तो आपको उस पर आपत्ति उठा रहे हैं आप क्या सर?
मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी के जाने पर क्यों आपत्ति हम उठा रहे हैं भाई? आप इस तरह से क्यों बात को तोड़ मरोड़ कर करे? उन निषाद के घर गए तो भाई ऐसा है कि रामायण में निषाद एक केवट है, केवट के घर में गए हैं। और हिमंता बिस्वा शर्मा ने जो कहा है कि शूद्रों को तीनों सवर्ण के तीनों जातियों की सेवा करना, जो दिखा वही कह रहा हूं मैं, अपने तरफ से कुछ थोड़ी कह रहा हूं।
चलिए, धन्यवाद आपका उदित राज जी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. Rahul Ishwar also continues to be with us. Rahul, thank you very much for your patience. What is the basic understanding that you are getting listening to both sides? Of course, you just heard Dr. Udit Raj. He seems to be saying that he has an issue with a certain tweet that was posted by a chief minister from the BJP, but not at all has a problem as far as Prime Minister's visit is also concerned to the beneficiary of the Ujjwala scheme.
There are some people who want to heal the wounds and there are some people who want to perpetuate the wounds. Prime Minister is going on a healing spree where he goes, he builds harmony, builds community, brings people together. And there are some people who want to perpetuate the old wounds. I hope we shouldn't be perpetuating the old wounds. Himant Biswa Sarma's tweet was wrong. It was done by a team member. He himself clarified and apologized for it. But in this holy occasion of Sri Ram Mandir Pran Pratistha, let us not invoke the old wounds and perpetuate it. It's time to heal. It's time to bring communities together. It is time for Hindu unity and Indian unity in a larger sense. So I hope Udit Raj will see the positive side of it. PM is reaching out to all communities. People from all communities are coming for the puja there. So it's a historic occasion. I hope he will see the positivity of it and, invoke the Ramaraja inside all of us rather than having some kind of old wounds being rubbed into salt again.
All right. Rahul, thank you very much for your point of view. As far as Prime Minister Modi himself is concerned and the message that he gave across on his last visit to Ayodhya, of course, there have been big development infrastructure as well that was gifted to the people of Ayodhya, but there is also social messaging that has gone across by Prime Minister Modi. Listen in.
आज यहाँ प्रगति का उत्सव है तो कुछ दिन बाद यहाँ परंपरा का उत्सव भी होगा. आज यहां विकास की भव्यता दिख रही है तो कुछ दिनों बाद यहां विरासत की भव्यता और दिव्यता दिखने वाली है. यही तो भारत है. दुनिया में कोई भी देश हो, अगर उसे विकास की नई ऊंचाई पर पहुंचना है तो उसे अपनी विरासत को संभालना ही होगा. इसलिए आज का भारत पुरातन और नूतन दोनों को आत्मसात करते हुए आगे बढ़ रहा है. 23 तारीख के बाद अपनी सुविधा के अनुसार वो अयोध्या आए. प्रभु राम जी पधार रहे हैं तो हम भी कुछ दिन इंतजार करें. 550 साल इंतजार किया है, कुछ दिन और इंतजार कीजिए. और इसलिए सुरक्षा की लिहाज से, व्यवस्था के लिहाज से मेरी आप सबसे बार बार प्रार्थना है.
Well, many in the opposition parties are yet to decide if they will be attending this historical event in Ayodhya or will be giving it a skip.